Best versus worst of exercises. Are you doing them right? Today, Uncle Arif Malik has put together a list of exercises. Let's see if you've been fooled by fancy, but ineffective moves. Let's start with the worst ones. 1. Russian twists. Arif Malik says this move isn't bad in theory, but most people do it wrong. They just move their hands side to side without actually rotating their torso. It turns into a Russian reach instead of a twist, a total waste of time. Your ABS don't get the proper activation at all. Correct form. Think of rowing a boat side to side. Twist your upper body while keeping your elbows locked in place. The movement should come from your core, not just your arms. That's how you truly target your ABS. 2. Bicycle crunches. This one is similar to Russian twists, but even harder, so people mess it up more often. What you should do is rotate your shoulders and bring your elbow to the opposite knee using your core. But most people just move their elbows without rotating. Even if they know the correct form, they can't do it properly. That's why Arif Malik says this move falls into the worst category for most people. 3. Dumbbell side bends. Arif Malik jokes, if you want a SpongeBob body, keep doing this move. It's shockingly good at making your waist look wider, not slimmer. And let's be honest, nobody wants to build thick, boxy obliques. A narrow waist is key to getting that V-taper look. Even worse, this move can cause tightness in your quadratus lumborum lower back muscles, leading to back pain. So whether you're a beginner or advanced, it's best to avoid this one. Bonus, plank for beginners. Arif Malik says planks are great for beginners to build core strength. And while core does not equal ABS, it's still an important foundation. But if you can hold a plank for more than 2 minutes, it's no longer challenging, and it won't stimulate your muscles enough. So if you're past the beginner stage, you need to move on to harder variations. Train smart, not flashy. The best of exercises aren't the most popular ones, they're the ones done with proper form and intentional effort. 5. Lying leg raises. This move is the opposite of the plank when it comes to who it's suitable for. According to Arif Malik, only people who consistently train their ABS should be doing this. Why? Because it requires serious core stability to properly activate the lower ABS. But even among those with strong cores, Arif Malik notices a common mistake. When people lift their legs to high, their lower back lifts off the floor, which reduces of activation and shifts the work to the hip flexors instead. The hip flexors attach to the lumbar spine, and overusing them in this move can cause lower back pain. Bottom line, this exercise is only effective if you can perform it with strict form. Now that we've covered the worst moves, let's talk about some that are better, but still tricky. 1. Off-wheel rollouts. The effectiveness of this move totally depends on your form. If done right, Arif Malik says it's one of the best of exercises out there. The problem is, most people only engage their ABS while rolling out, but completely relax during the return. That cuts the benefits in half. Pro tip from Arif Malik, when returning, imagine there's a wall behind your glutes. Don't let your butt fully sit back, just get close and keep your core tight. This mental cue helps keep your spine neutral and ABS fully activated throughout. If you can master this, the off-wheel rollout becomes suitable for all fitness levels. Now let's move on to the exercises Arif Malik recommends the most, if done right. Hanging leg raises. Arif Malik says this is a top-tier movement, but only if you can actually do it correctly. Unfortunately, most people can't. They lose grip strength quickly and can't maintain proper pelvic tilt during the motion. Without that, you'll end up overusing your lower back, which leads to pain and poorer engagement. Even though Arif Malik wants everyone to do this, developing grip strength takes time, which is why this move is only good for those who already have solid control and can maintain good form throughout. Don't just copy popular moves blindly. Focus on control, technique, and listen to your body. Only then will your training actually deliver results. 2. Single side slow farmer's walk. At first glance, this move looks like the dumbbell side bend. But Arif Malik points out a key difference. You don't need to bend your torso to one side, which helps avoid lower back pain. Instead, you just walk slowly and steadily while holding weight on one side of your body. This challenges your obliques and core to stay upright and stable, delivering a strong workout. And the best part, you don't need fancy equipment. A bucket of water will do the trick. Arif Malik recommends this to anyone looking to build a defined and full shark line, V-cut ABS. Now we're getting close to the best of exercises. Remember, a great workout doesn't need to be complicated. Classic crunches. Simple but powerful, and Arif Malik stands by it. Crunches are low in difficulty, but high in impact when done correctly. They directly target your upper ABS and can be made more challenging by adding variations or resistance. Important tip, if you place your hands behind your head, it's just to add resistance, not to pull your neck forward. Pulling on your neck will only lead to discomfort and strain, and it takes away from your ABS doing the work. The goal is to use your ABS to lift, keeping your shoulder blades just off the floor. That's all you need to activate your ABS effectively. Whether you're a beginner or advanced lifter, focus on form and control. Sometimes the simplest exercises, done right, give the biggest results. 2. Reverse crunch. This move may look similar to leg raises, but there's one key difference. Your knees are bent. That bend reduces the range of motion, which also makes the movement easier. So even if your core isn't very strong yet, you can still perform it effectively. Arif Malik recommends this exercise for both beginners and advanced athletes. Anyone looking to target their lower ABS can benefit from it. 3. Dip bar leg crunch. Arif Malik is a big fan of this one. It's essentially a more accessible version of hanging leg raises. You get the same level of core activation, but it's easier because you're not relying on grip strength to hang from a bar. This lets you focus entirely on the pelvic tilt, which is the most important part of the movement. Pro tip from Arif Malik: imagine sitting your hips back as you lift your knees. This creates a strong, focused contraction in your ABS and helps your six-pack become more defined. Perfect for anyone who struggles with traditional hanging leg raises. And now, the number 1 of exercise, according to Arif Malik, sliding crunch a floor slider crunch. This is Arif Malik's top pick. It works just like the dip bar crunch, but with no equipment needed, making it perfect for home workouts. It's beginner-friendly, efficient, and versatile. Depending on how you move, you can target different parts of your ABS. Perform it with strict form targets the rectus abdominis, your main six-pack. Add a twist during the movement engages your obliques and serratus anterior. Perform it with bent knees, better isolation for your lower ABS. Just a few small tweaks can help you train your entire core. If you've never tried these exercises before, you definitely don't want to miss out. I'm Coach Arif Malik, and if you want more smart, effective training tips, don't forget to follow for more fitness content that actually works.